Okay, last year we were in Longshan school and they had world orientation using the 17 sustainable goals. And I was wow. Because we want to prepare the children for their future, which is not our future, because maybe your future, it depends on the age, but it's very good. They make their decisions, they are critical thinkers, they know what is necessary for the future of Taiwan, of the world, of nature. If you see the relationship, you don't even have to stay in one goal. You can connect goals with each other because our life is not only 70 goals, it's a mix of goals and you find them in different relationships together. The question was, how do we work with goals? With I goals and we goals and you goals. And Jenaplan has one heart. The heart of Jenaplan is world organization. So the world around us where we live in, the children, when they are born, we have to let them go. Little children, we still nurse and pamper, but the older children become, the more they go their own way. And we help them to find a good way to grow up until they are adult and they are self-responsible. We cannot learn children anything. Children children learn it by themselves. We can only introduce items, subjects, so they will be interested and say, hey, that's quite interesting, I want to learn it. That's why working only with books is not interesting for all the children and they get bored. So we need to make it interesting for children. The more children learn into world orientation, the more it's not only a work of the brain, but it's also work of the hands, of doing things, experience. That gives more learning efforts than only work in the book. But you cannot do it alone in world orientation. Sometimes you have math problems or language things you must memorize. It's not only world orientation, it's also training, do it again, being better, I can do better tomorrow. So you also need to train on paper and things like that. In Holland, I often see world orientating is only world orientating in a theme. They forget you can also put mathematics, language, music, socio-emotional, art and philosophy into a project. So what they often do is doing a project, a theme, and then they take the book and do some language exercises. Yeah, but it's nicer for the children to use the theme for language. And if you use language in a theme, you must know what they need to learn. So they learn it by doing, and afterwards you do it on paper. But first experience, because we go on the bus, we go to Taipei Zoo. Yeah? You can take brown 18 or green 1, Nanhang is now. So you must read. And you must know how many stops there are in between, so you must count. And then later, you put it on paper and make it a theoretical point of it. So we learn a lot last days by using the MRT. Yeah. If you want to know how you can give world orientation, you can look in the book, not now, it's not necessary now, but you can see it on 62, 63, and 64. It gives more information. But we don't do it now. We did it before. Yeah? The items in short are: what do children want to know about the subject? How do you activate it? What do children do in small groups? And they presentate what they discovered. That's the short version of it. We are going to watch now a video about world orientation. And I want to ask you to make a list of all the goals you discover. All. It can be mathematics, language, what they learn in real life, everything. Just see how many goals there are.